right. And now this big sucker. And this is, it says here something like the grand, let's see. This is like the grand champion. I think it has the same sort of Chinese marks right here. Right. So it says sideways. Leung, which is the silver company, 90. So 90% silver again. And how much is this? Oh, gotta focus in on this. $7.99. What a steal. Now I had one that it was in between these two sizes, and I think it was like made in 1960. That one, a little bit disappointment. I threw it somewhere in the corner. Didn't have any markings, and I was, at this point, I think I was getting a little greedy because I was hoping that it was silver. But you know what? To play it safe, if it has no mark, you know, don't buy it. But you know, it was not a big deal. It only cost me like, I think $6.99 for that other one that was silver plated. I think I only saw like, I started to see the brass coming through, but I was silver crazed at the time when I bought it. So, but luckily this is huge. And let's see how much this weighs. All right. See, I'm putting on grams because if I put on ounces, it's going to be like cooker, you know, like regular ounces, which is like 28 grams, not, you know, precious metals troy ounce of 31.1. So how much is this? Wow, it's like a pound of silver. All right, so 450 grams divided, times 450 times 90 divided by 31.1 times 23, $300, almost like $299.52. $300 of silver for $8. That is spectacular. I think I might have calculated this as sterling, so please readjust the figures because I think I did, instead of 90%, I did like 925, but just a tiny difference off. So, all right, so I find all these three plus the crappy silver plated one, and I think it was like a week later, you know, I thought this was an awesome score. Like, how can that be topped, right? So less than a week later, I go to another thrift store, and it was the Salvation Army, another, you know, store branch of the Salvation Army thrift store. And within like 15 minutes, I think I had a little bit of time to go in, have a look before I pick up the kids from school. And within 15 minutes, looking through the cutlery, you know, like the silver plated area, I find this mother of a plate or platter, and it is so heavy I could barely lift it up with one hand. This is the biggest piece of silver I ever found. It was all tarnished, did not look like this. I polished it all up. These I haven't touched, I didn't polish or anything, but this thing, I think that's why it was there still. But check this out, it's like, it says here, Roger T. Hager, Director, Kaiser Resources Limited, from 1970 to 1980, with respect and appreciation. I guess he was some sort of CEO of this resource company, you know, the mine for coal. And these are all his, I guess his workers, his all executives signed. I guess he was retiring. And, you know, usually I see this kind of stuff and I think, more silver plate. But it is a presentation piece. So this, now I looked at the back, and right away I literally zoomed in, pun intended, zoomed in on these marks. And I think I have it upside down. All right, the silver hallmarks right over here. They're British silver hallmarks. Right away, with my naked eyes, I saw like the lion, 95 silver, the lion's head, or is it the leopard's head, meaning from London. And then this this date mark, which dates to 1980, exactly the date that was engraved on the front. And here, SD. I looked it up. It was like some silversmith in England. So yeah, that was an awesome score. And when I was about to pay, just lining up, there was like a basket of some spoons and cutlery just off the side of the cashier's till. I find this thing, and for $1.99, and I can see right here. Let's see if you guys could see. Sterling, international sterling. Boom, another bonus. So I'll show you what the spoon weighs. All right, the spoon weighs like 34 grams of sterling silver, which is basically an ounce of pure silver, or maybe a touch more. And it's worth about $23 of silver in Canadian dollars. And it says here, Ontario Homemakers Club. So this thing must be like from the 30s, maybe even up to the 50s, because like, who has a club for homemakers? Basically housewives. It's, like homemakers, housewives, So that was pretty interesting. But here's the meat and potatoes, the granddaddy of these silver finds. I always told myself, like, one of these days I want to see, I want to find a huge honking piece of silver, like, just like, like other people finding huge tea trays, tea set trays of sterling. So I'm going to turn this on again. Right, I already know the number, but I just want to show you guys. So grams. I'm going to make it that it will lock on after I put it on. All right, magic number. 1,203 grams. So let's calculate this out. 1,203 times 0.925 times, divided by 31.1, 35 and a bit, almost 36 ounces times $23. So this platter in Canadian dollars in silver is worth $823. That is one of my best finds. Now, after finding this, I do not know what else I can find that will top this. I mean, you come to the peak, the point where it's like the peak. What else are you gonna find? Like, after finding this, I don't know what else there is. I mean, what, gold? Diamonds? So I don't know. I'm not gonna limit myself. I'm gonna keep my mind open. Who knows? Maybe I'll find two at the same time. I don't know. Anyways, this is an awesome find, best find I ever had so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. Look at all that silver. Ooh. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Coinpicker out.